Okay, guys, welcome once again for this Selenium automation sessions. So, if you remember us yesterday, what we discussed, hmm, the last we discussed about I think the find elements. That if you have multiple elements to be finded or located on a particular web page, what method you use? You basically go for your find elements method, this one, and not the find element. Fine. Today we will understand about the difference between find element and elements also technically, because that is one of the interview questions being asked every time. But before that, what we did yesterday, with the help of anchor tag, by.tag name, we tried to find out all the elements. Okay. Driver.find elements was returning me what? A list of web element. But driver.find element returns me what? Only a single element. Correct? Okay. We tried to find all the elements with the anchor tag. We tried to find the total size, total count, and then we tried to print the text. Perfect? Fine. But now understand we have images. Hmm? So for images, what we did, we tried to inspect or locate the all the elements with the image tag with the help of by.tag name. And similarly, we got the list of web element. But we have not figured it out how to find the text or how to find other things once we find out the list of web element with the image. So today we will see that also. But before that, one more important thing, understand. I'm just creating one class. Just understand what is an attribute concept, how to fetch an attribute. This is today's session we will start with. Okay, I'll just take what, okay, rather I'll take this or that open cart application. Anything can work. Application, you can take anything, it will work surely. That's a common thing. I'll just take this first of all to start with this open cart application. Then we will go with Amazon also. We will see that out. Fine. So what this will do, it will actually going to open your open cart application for you. Fine. Now understand. I'm inspecting this part again. So if I'm going to inspect this email address only for time being, what I told you in this particular element means if we just want to read this particular entire HTML DOM regarding this particular element, input is what? It is basically a tag. Type is what? It is an attribute. Name is also an attribute. Value is what? It is also an attribute, but it does not have anything. Fine. No values are there. Placeholder is also an attribute. Similarly, ID is an attribute. Class is an attribute. So everything which you see with a blue color sign is all an attribute. Hmm? And every attribute, guys, have its own value. Except value, attribute, everything has its own value. Perfect. Okay. But what is email address here? If we'll just go up, okay, can you see to whom it is actually inspecting or locating? It is actually locating this email address, this one. This is what? It's a label. Can you write inside this label? No. Fine. So what is this email address? It is basically a text. Why? Because it has not been written in any of the attributes. Attributes are class. Attribute is for, that's it. But email address is my text value. So whenever you really want to locate this email address, you can use the .get text method to fetch the text of this particular element. Perfect. Hmm? Okay. But the question is, how about if I ask you or an interviewer asks you that can you fetch this email address written inside this in a gray colored mark? Can you print it on the console? Hmm? What method will you use? This is a question. So first of all, let us understand how to get an value when we don't have any text present inside it. So inside in this particular element, do you see any text value or any text element is there? No, all the things are with the attribute elements only. But this one is what? A text. So in this case, the got dot get text method will work. Perfect. Okay. ठीक है. Now, how to find if I'll say, okay, let us first of all in just I'll do what? First of all, quickly I'll try to find find element by dot id. ठीक है. And what is the ID here? It is the ID input email. and I'm going to do what? That's it. Now, I have find out the located element. Can I apply get text method here? Obviously, you can apply. But see, what value it is going to return you. I'm just locating inside a string text. Okay? And let us see what it is going to return me. Hmm? Ideally, it should give me email address, which is written inside this. But let us see what it will return. Just run this. And so just opening the site, open card, and look at this element, and it should return me something. But can you see what it return me? A blank value. Why? Because there is no text in this element. Can you see any text? No. But can we just locate this also for time being? How to locate? I don't have any ID name, but can I locate with the help of control label? And can I see whether this control label is common or duplicate property? How to do it? Control F dot and class value. No, it is not a independent property, it's a duplicate property. So can I just for time being today, I can just copy this XPath and locate the element with the help of XPath. Why? Because I really want you to understand that how to fetch the text or the attribute value and what is the difference among them. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to fetch the, or first of all, I'm trying to locate the element with the XPath, whatever it is, this let it be, and dot get text method. Okay. And now let us see whether I'm able to print what? This email address or not. Now, okay, text. Let us see now a difference. It is opening the website. It is locating now this email address, and let us see. Can you see, guys, a difference? Why? Because this element consists of a text value, and the second element does not have any text value. But the question is how to fetch this email address then? Hmm? It's very simple. There is a method called as dot get attribute method. Okay, I'm just again taking this back. Fine. There is a method I told what dot get attribute method. Now, how to fetch this email address, guys? See, we all have the attributes: type attribute, name attribute, value attribute, placeholder attribute. So where this value email address is present? Inside which attribute? It is inside the placeholder. Yes or no? Hmm? Perfect. So can I just try to use this method get attribute method, and it is asking me, Nishan, tell me which attribute value you really want to pick. So I am saying I really want to pick the value of placeholder. That's it. It will also return me a string value. You know? So can I now just try to print that whether I am able to get the text or not? Let us see. It is opening, locating this element, and let us see. Can you see, guys? This time it printed the value of the attribute placeholder. And not, this is not a text value, it is an attribute value. So with the help of this dot get attribute method, we can actually pick or print any attribute value in my DOM entirely. Okay? One thing. Okay. Now let us try to see another part. Means what else we can actually pick. So let us now go on this something like forgotten password. Can I just inspect it? First of all, let me inspect it. Forgotten password. It is here. Okay. So what is a tag? Tag is A. What is this now, guys? Hmm? Forgotten password is written with a what? A text. So if you are really locating this element now and you are putting dot get text, it is going to return you forgotten password. But requirement is different now. What I want that as soon as you locate this forgotten password now, try to fetch the href value for me. I really want to get the href attribute value. How to do it? Hmm? It's very simple. Can I first of all, how to locate this element, guys? It is a link since it is attached with an anchor tag. Can I just use by.link text? Hmm? And let me just try to this one and driver dot find element by dot link text can I use? And what is the value of the link text? The text one, it is a forgotten password. So as soon as I am going to locate this element, can I apply a dot get attribute method? Hmm? Which value you really want to get? I really want to get the value of this href. Href is basically what? An attribute. So I should be getting an answer like this one. The entire link I should be getting. Now let us see. And I am storing it inside something. What? Some href value. Okay. And let us try to print it. Perfect. We'll see. Now what will I get this time? What is issue? Okay. Sorry. Let us see now. What will I get? So I should definitely get a link regarding to that forgotten password text link. See this? Are you getting or not? The open card application with the account forgotten password. So in this way, with the help of dot get attribute method, you can actually try to fetch any attribute value. But with the help of dot get text method, what you're going to get? Only the text of that particular element if it has. If it doesn't have, you should be getting what? A null or a blank value. That's it. Got it? Perfect. One more thing now. In the latest version, the Selenium 4.x, or I'll say not the 4.x, I think I'm not sure about which minor version, but I think from 4.20 or 4.30, they have released two more methods. What is that? Dot get DOM attribute method, and dot get DOM property method is there. Okay, DOM property method. I'll talk about this. What is that DOM get property and attribute? But I don't know if you're following Selenium or not on LinkedIn, all these things. There was, I think 2, 3, 4 months back, there was basically mess up by a Selenium community only that they were saying that now we are going to delete or deprecate this dot get attribute method. And instead of this, we are going to bring what? This method. But what happened? There was so much mess from the Selenium people that uh, most of the people were against it. Hmm? So if you have seen on the LinkedIn all these things, they were demanding to get back this dot get attribute method back. Why? Because most of the people, those who are working into automation framework, they were using this method only. You know? But if they change, the Selenium guys change this method to this one, so obviously those people also have to make the change in the automation framework. So they were against it. So what Selenium guys did, they bring back this dot get attribute method back. But with that part, they said that let it be. We are still keeping these two methods. Okay. So for fetching an attribute value method, guys, if you really want to fetch the value of an attribute, either you can use a dot get attribute or you can reuse the dot dom attribute also. It's up to you. Hmm? Let us see how we can uh, get the fetch the value with the help of dot get dom attribute method also. Hmm? Let us see. So what I'm doing, I'll just try to copy this out and let us use a different method this time. A dot get dom attribute, but yes, with the same thing. But now I'm using what? Dot get dom attribute. Can you see this? Same thing. It is asking, tell me the attribute name, and I am going to return the value for it. That's it. Okay, let us see what value I should be getting now this time. Um, okay, see this. What it is bringing? Okay, first of all, it is bringing this one. Now can you see this? Dot get DOM attribute method is also bringing me the attribute value. So either of the method you can use dot get attribute or dot get DOM attribute method. So guys, don't get confused whenever an interview is asking this question. You should definitely say either of the method you can use. Got it? No worries, no issues in that case. Fine. Okay. Then what does dot get DOM attribute property is that? What is that? Let us see now. So what happened, guys? There are a lot of things which are there on the HTML page. है ना? Fine. But some of the things are not visible here. Like what? There are multiple other properties with which an element is created. So whatever we can see is there inside my DOM. Whatever you can fetch is there inside the DOM. But there are multiple other properties also which you cannot see on the DOM here or on the HTML page. So how you're going to fetch those? Because there can be sometimes a requirement. What is the requirement? So you just come on this particular section. How you have to do? See this. Right click, inspect the entire page, and then on the right hand side, you will see drag this page to your left. Can you see one properties section in this styles, commuted, layout, event listeners, and DOM breakpoints, and you will be having one more section as properties. So what is this section? This is the special properties or some different advanced level of properties for every element. These are not the properties of the entire page. No. See, if I'm just, first of all, let me just go back. And if I'll just going to hover on this email address, just give me a second. Hover on this email address. See, these are all the properties of this specific email address only. And now tomorrow, if you really want to do what? Check the base URI of this element or check whether this element is, checked or not, or you really want to check the height, weight, and all these things. There are different properties. You can check it out. You can check whether this element is disabled or not. Rest. What can you check? You can check some height, some form actions, some inner HTML, some labels, all the things you can check from this properties section. But how to fetch this property? So for that, guys, Selenium guys have created one more method, dot get DOM property method. How to use it? So if I really want to understand, fetch what? Some base URI where it was there. It's just a second. Uh, it was your here or form actions or whatever you want to check. You can check it out. But let me just try to see. This is the base URI. So let us try to fetch the value of this base URI. Okay. Okay. So I'm just for time being removing this part. I don't need it. Just a second. I don't need it. What I want, okay, let me copy this out and then I really want to fetch the different property. So with the help of this, I'm saying property value. What property I really want to fetch the base URI. Okay. So instead of this dot get attribute method, I have to use what? Dot get DOM property method. See this. It is saying, Nishan, tell me which property value you really want to fetch. I am saying I really want to fetch the base URI. Will you give me? Let us see. Now it should give me definitely what? A base URI. Link to that particular element, the email address. Let us try to run it. Let us go here. Can you see, guys? First of all, email address got pinged, and this is what? The exact same thing which I was getting here. See, open cart till open cart. So rest any property you can try to pick from here. This is a special method that Selenium guys have recently introduced. I think 2, 3, 4 months back only. Got it? So in this way, you can also do. So which method you are going to use if you are really going to fetch a attribute, guys? You have to use dot get attribute or dot get DOM attribute. If you really want to fetch some extra special properties, for that you have to use dot get DOM property method. Cool? Simple? Okay. So why I am telling you this, because this is the two special methods which were recently introduced. So interviewers can surely ask you. Now this is the questions which are being floated everywhere. Hmm? Okay. Now let us go back to our this multiple elements fetching section and class again. And now our task is what? So yesterday, what I've done, I'll just comment this out also, because now we will try to work what? First of all, we will try to see. Okay, I'll just bring it out, bring it down. Just give me a second. Let us bring it out. So yesterday, what I've seen that how to get the text of all links dot get text method. Perfect. Okay. But let us go inspect this login page. So login is also a link. है ना? So this link, come on, just a second. Just give me a second. Now see this link, which is login. What it all have? First of all, it consists of an anchor tag. It consists of few attributes like your href, your class name. These are the attributes. But along with it, it is having a text. But let us suppose if it does not have any text. Or my question to you is, can you fetch all the href values to me from all the links? This is my question. I really don't want you to fetch that text, but now my question has changed that can you fetch all the attributes value for me from all the elements? with this link. Can we do it? Let us see how to do it. So first of all, how to find the element? Obviously, you have to use the driver.find elements method, and with the help of dot tag name, anchor tag is there. But till here, it is going to print what? I think 81 was the size, if I remember correctly. The links. The question is how to fetch what? The attribute value, the href value of all the elements. So can we apply a normal for loop, guys, or a for each loop, whatever you want? So I am saying I am applying a for each loop, and I am saying this is my list. Okay. Now what do you want? I want that from this element, instead of get text, what I want? I want to fetch the DOM attribute. What is the attribute name? I really want to fetch the href attribute. Okay, go for it. Where should I store it? I am storing it inside some href attribute, something like this. And then can I print it in this way? Will this work or not? Let us see. So I think I am opening that. Okay, I have to change that URL also. Then we will see on the Amazon also. Let us open. And it should give me, first of all, 81 total count of the links. It should try to print then all the href value regarding to that particular elements. Where it is? Okay, it is take 5 seconds. Now see this, guys. Forget about the image for now. It printed all the href value or not? Everything it got printed. Perfect. So in this way, we can actually print all our href value also. Let us try to test the same thing via Amazon application. Just close this out. And let us see if this will work, link will, or my code will work as a common code for everything or not. Okay, let us try to run it. It will take 5 seconds. First of all, to run the script. Okay, let it open and let it fetch all the links and then try to print all the href value. Can you see, guys? A lot of href value got printed and total uh, links are what? 3D7. Perfect. But there is an issue here. What is that? I am getting some null links also. Means no, nothing is there. In that href value, I really don't have anything written in there in some of the links. Not everyone, but in some of the links. How to handle that? Can we just apply a normal condition, something like this? Um, what can I apply? See, I'm saying, how about if I can apply that if your what href attribute equal to null, or I'll say reverse the condition. If your href attribute is not equal to null, then do what? Then only print the value. Otherwise, don't do it. Can I do it in this way? See this now? What change I'll get? I should not be getting any values which does not have any text. Nothing is there. And I should be getting perfect all the attribute values which are having the href values. That's it. Now see this. What happened? Just give me a second. Is it correct now? Yeah, it's an Amazon application only. Now see the change, guys. Just give me a second. Let me open it again. So now this time Amazon application is getting open. Okay. And let us see what I am getting. Or I think less links are there in this page, but that is fine. See this. I am getting overall 24 links are there and no null links are there. And in this page, I am having this time 30. So it's very dynamic. Amazon application is very dynamic based upon your geographic location. If you really want to automate, first of all, it's very hard to automate this Amazon application and all these things. They have restrictions. But for timing, whatever we are able to do, that's all dynamic. So I am getting about 24 links and all the links. So tomorrow, if you really want to, provide a restriction that I really want to get only those links which does not have hashtag, you can do that. You can provide one more condition. It's all about your logic now. Got it? Perfect. Okay. Now, let us see one more thing. A very, very important thing. Because see, guys, in Selenium, each and everything which I'm training or teaching to you now, it's really very important. This is now the next interview question. What is that? See, let's suppose I'm writing here Nishant or something at the rate gmail.com. I have told you, just a second. I have told you how to fetch what? This value, email address, correct? We have seen that. But now the question is that whatever I am entering here, Nishant at the rate gmail.com or whatever it is there, can you fetch this value to me? Is there any method for that? Let us try to inspect it and let us see if this value is getting stored somewhere, anywhere. See, I have entered this nishant at the rate gmail.com. This is exactly the same thing. The means the exact DOM for this element. But can you tell me where this value is getting stored? Can you see this? I don't see. This is a text field. It's a placeholder. It's an ID. But I don't see this nishant at the rate gmail.com anywhere. Hmm? So how you are going to fetch this text value which you have entered manually or which you have entered automatically from your end? Very important interview question. Does anyone know this thing? What method I'm going to use? It's a very hot interview question. So I'm just creating a class for you, a normal different class with a public method. That's it. And let us take this particular application again to understand this concept now. Okay, first of all, the application got opened. Hmm? So guys, there are two ways to actually fetch this text value, which whatever we are entering from our end manually. Hmm? To fetch the value, first of all, what we have to do? We have to also enter my value. So how to enter? Can I first locate my element? Driver.find element by.id, I think I have. What was ID? If you remember, it was input email. So in this, first of all, text field, I really want to enter something. Okay. Dot send keys, I'm saying. What I am saying, Nishant at the rate gmail.com, something like this. Okay. Nishant at the rate gmail.com. So what this will do, it is going to locate that particular email address text field and going to enter my value. But question is how to fetch that value. Hmm? So I see whatever value I'm entering it here, though it is not visible to you here, but can you see one attribute value with nothing there inside it? So internally, what happened, guys? Whatever we enter in a text field, the same value got inserted in your value attribute thing, but it won't be displayed to you on the DOM. But can we just try to fetch this attribute and let us see whether I'm getting the same thing or not? How to fetch an attribute? Hmm? Dot get attribute method is there, I told you. So let us do it. How? I will again inspect that particular element, and this time already I send keys, but I really want get attribute. Which attribute is there? It is a value attribute. Where should I store it? I am storing it inside string text value. Okay. Let us try to directly print it. And let us see if I am getting the exact Nishant at the rate Gmail or not. See this. Okay. First of all, I'm entering the value, but is it really printing? Let us see. Perfect. Can you see, guys? Though I cannot see that uh, exact text in my DOM, but even then I am able to fetch it. Why? Because a value attribute holds this property. Hmm? This is one of the way. Do we have any other way? We have one more way. Can we just try to go in my property section and see whether this Nishant Goel is there in that properties? Huh? Just drag it out once again. This just give me a second. Let me drag it out. And do we have anything here where Nishant Goel is there displayed? Just check it out. I'm just checking from the upside to the below. Mm, as far as I remember, we should have one property here as in value property. Just give me a second. I'm not sure. Mm, input email, this is the one. Okay. So many properties are there, but let me see. Form and all these things, height. Okay, it should be there. Just give me a second. Classes, hidden, parent. Okay, dot. Well, I think I don't know why it is not showing. Mm, Just give me a second. Let me just try to inspect it again. Okay, this is the element which I inspected. I have this all the properties. Mm, just give me a second. I don't know why it is not showing right now, or I'm missing it actually. Mm, It's hard to find all the that value attribute here. Let us try it still. Okay, perfect. Can you see this right now? There is a value attribute where in your properties section, and there can you see this Nishant Goel? Sorry, Nishant@gmail.com, the value. From here also you can actually fetch the this value property. Means this exact text whichever you are entering. How? See this? A different way. First of all, what I'll do, now instead of just a second, I'll use this out, Control C, and after locating what I can do, I can now use dot get dom property method. What is the property? I am having this value property. Will it fetch or not? Obviously, it will fetch this now. A different way. So now whatever we are entering inside this property, the same will be fetched for me. See this? So two methods I have told you. Either you can use the dot get attribute method, or you can use what? Dot get dom property method. So whatever text you are entering from your end, guys, I am focusing it again. I've given 5-10 minutes just because of that. It is very important interview question. Hmm? Got it? Okay. Now, can we create a common utility, a couple of common utilities for my dot get dom property and dot get dom attribute, something like this? And the same then we will be keeping it where in my elements util. Can we do it? Because obviously I really don't want to write this method again and again and again and again. So for that, can I just keep this thing at my end? How? See this. First of all, I'll just open the elements util where it is there, and I'll do what? I'll copy this also in my this text field. And now what I want to create one method, a common method, which is really going to fetch what? The DOM property value. So public void, I'm saying get element property and value. I really want to fetch the property value. But what I really want that you should provide me the locator. Obviously, I need a locator. And what I really want to know that which attribute name you want to get the property. Attribute. It is attribute name. And this is my method. Ready? What should I do? First of all, I have to locate an element. So can I directly call this method, guys, to locate an element? है ना? Providing a locator here. And now after that, what I do? Once your element is located, can I say dot get dom property? And this is the attribute name. What this will return? It is going to return you a attribute value, string attribute value. That's it. Now, can I return the same attribute value from here? Not the name, value. Hmm? And once I am returning from this method, what should I do? I have to make change here also. Perfect. Cool. Okay. So this is one of the property method I created. Now, can I similar lines? Can I create one dot get dom value also? Means attribute value? Yes or no? Surely I can do it, but and I have to make change here. Dot get not property, but attribute this time. And rest everything remains same. So in this way also I can do. Huh? Perfect. And now, can I keep both these methods, guys? Since this is my common utility, common method, can I keep both these methods where? Huh? In my common utility, because I have to grow that utility. See, at the end, can I keep this method? After this, just keep it. That's it. So two more methods I created for today. One dot get DOM attribute. Whenever I really want to fetch the attribute value, and whenever I really want to fetch what property value, just call it. And how to utilize this in your this method, guys? Just keep. If you really want to check whether my things are working fine or not, what can I do? See this. I'm just commenting it out. I can just maintain a bilocator. Okay? And this is my bilocator, and I am saying this is my by email. Okay? And now I really want to do what? First of all, I have to make it static to work here because my main method is static. I really want to fetch a property. You know? Now I really don't want to write anything, nothing. Just I really want to maintain a bilocator, and I can call the dot get element. What? The property value if I really want to check. What is a locator? I have the email locator and the value of the value attribute I really want to find. So can I just store it inside the text? Something like this. And let us print this text at the end. So no hard coding, no method writing again and again, all these things. First of all, this will be what? Stored, or it will be printed on my uh, web page. And then I am going to fetch the text value exactly what I am writing. See this? First of all, this got printed here. And now let us see. Perfect. So my common utility, common methods are perfectly working fine. Anything issue? Any issues? No. I created two more methods here. Hmm? Okay. I hope till here things are clear. Hmm? ठीक है. Now what I'll do, most of the things I have seen from the find element concept. ठीक है. Some things we have seen from the find elements also when we have a lot of things to be captured. So can we just create a common utility for find elements also? Because for that we have not done yet. So can I just, for time being, can I create a find element utils class? So for timing, we will just write our uh, common method in this find element utils, and the same we will shift to where? Our element utils only. Okay. Now, what is the case here? If we have to really find a elements, multiple elements, so can I create a common method here first of all? What is a common method? I am saying that I am creating a common method like get elements method, and you have to provide me the locator. Hmm? So whenever whosoever is calling my method, what he has to do? Hmm? Just a second. What is this issue? Okay, I'm importing already. Okay, I don't know. Okay, fine. ठीक है. Now I'm creating a get elements. So whenever whosoever is calling my method, I will return him what? A list of web elements. How to do it? So first of all, can I maintain uh, a static web driver and driver here? ठीक है. And after doing that, can I just say the driver dot find elements, not element, elements, and provide the locator. And as soon as I am providing the locator, what is the return type, guys? Return type should be list of web element. Yes or no? Yes, obviously. So I'm saying this is element list I'm getting. Hmm? And now at the end, can I return the same element list? Yes. So my common method is ready. But this is giving me an error saying that Nishant, if you're returning a list of web element, kindly change your return type also. List of web element. Hmm? Perfect. Okay. Now, can I use or can I now try to do what? Fetch a list of images and list of anchor tags by this common method. How? See, I'm just saying driver. First of all, I'll just copy the code from here. This one, just give me a second. Okay. Launching the driver and launching this URL. Now, I am saying now this time, I really don't want to write dot find elements again and again. So what can I do? I just open this particular web page. Okay. And then what can I do? Hmm? I just need to maintain a by locator. By dot tag name. Tag name is anchor tag, and I am locating it inside my by what link something list, something like this. Okay. Similar way, can I store for my image list also? I am also storing for my image list by tag by dot tag name. What is the tag name for image? It is img. So two by locators I maintain. Okay. But now I really want to locate all the elements. How to do it? Can I now directly call this method, guys? Here, get elements, providing what? I already have locator here. That's it. That's it. And now if I really want to fetch the total size, can I do this? Dot size and store it where? Int hmm, count, something like this. Or I can say link count. Hmm, and can I print it? Links count are how much? Link count. Similar way, can I do this for the image also? How to do it? Again, get elements. So finding elements task is being done with a common method. My only work is to get the size, or if something else also I can do it. So first of all, see how to fetch the size. I am saying image count and try to paste this also. I am saying images count. Okay, and this is image count. Now, will this work or not? Yes, definitely. I have created a common method. So let us see. Will this common get elements method will work or not? I am opening this OpenCart application page. First of all, it is going to locate what? All the links, then all the images, then it is going to print what? The size only. See? So links are having what? 81. Images are what? It's 1. Same thing can I do for Amazon also? Just check it out. Just give me a second. Okay, now for Amazon site also. Let us see how much thing we are getting. We just need to make change what? At the application level, rest everything will take care from my code. That's it. See this now. Now I'm just changing the application name and rest of the things will be taken care from where? From my normal code. I'm just opening this. Okay, just give me a second. Let me provide some weight also. Otherwise, it won't give me the correct results, guys. Just give me a second. Thread.sleep is a normal way to provide some static sleep, some static delay. Okay, as soon as I'm opening the application, I'm providing a static delay. Okay. Okay, now run my application. Now, as soon as the Amazon will open, it will wait for 4 seconds. And till that time, I can just click on continue or whatever it is that. And now it is going to fetch all the links and images. See how much I'm getting? 24 and 13. Perfect. So whatever application now you take, everything will work fine. That's it. So in this way, I've created a common utility, common method to return me a list of web elements whenever I have a requirement to fetch multiple things, multiple elements. Hmm? One more thing, guys. Can I create a common method for fetching the total size also of that list? Hmm? Because directly I can call that method then. Why to write this hard-coded size and all these things again and again? So guys, see, try to think differently. The same thing thousands and millions of people are doing. I'm seriously saying. The same thing they people are doing. You have to be, a little bit advanced, little bit more logical, little bit more modular in terms of writing the code. That's why I took around 17 sessions of Java only. Hmm? So we have to work in a little advanced way so that you can keep up the pace with this current changing industry. Okay. So let us now create a method for fetching the size also. Why to hard code it? So I'm just writing again public some static method and I'm saying get total what element count. Hmm? And inside this, what I provide, I just need to get the locator. As soon as I get the locator, rest everything my method will take care. Okay? What is void? Okay. Elements. Okay. Now to get the size of all the elements, what should I know? What should I do? Obviously, I need to locate the elements. And for that, I already have this locator. Or sorry, the method, guys. See, this is the reusability. And now what I want, I just need to use a size method. That's it. And store it somewhere inside count. And at the last, can I return the count? Hmm? I can. And once I'm returning the count, obviously I have to make a change here also from void to int. Got it? Now, if I ask you, can you tell me the total count of the images and a tag or the anchor tag? Do I need to write it here in this way? No. What do you want? You can now directly call the get total elements count. You just need to provide what? A locator, and rest everything will be taken care from this method. Similar way, can I just write for this also? Just a second. This also. Get total elements. What? Locator is what? It's an image list this time. See this? I just created method only. Why to write all these things again and again? Hmm? See this now, guys. Guys, in this way, automation industry works. If you know how to write and modularize code, hmm, you will survive and you will surely do good. But if you'll think just writing a plain code and learning the Java and Selenium in that way, no, this is not a way. Okay, sorry. Let us see that. Can you see this now? Now this time I'm getting what? Links as 383 and 253 as images. Perfect. Hmm? I just made what? A common methods to be utilized. ठीक है? Okay. Now one more question to you guys. This find elements method is giving me what? It is giving me a list of web element. But focus, it is not giving me the list of text, element text. Is it giving? No. If I really want to fetch the list of text of the elements, will this method work for me? Means this Selenium method that they have given, driver.find elements, it will only work to locate all my elements. But how about my ask is to fetch the list of text values from those elements? Do I have any method in the Selenium? No. Selenium guys did not create any method. They are saying, Nishan, we have provided a common method dot find elements. It is returning a list of web element. Now it's up to you entirely how you are going to utilize it. But I am not giving you any other method. So now the question is up to you guys. Can we create one more method where I am just fetching all the list or text list only of the elements? Because obviously that can be a requirement. That Nishant, can you fetch the text of all the elements? I'm not saying fetch the elements, but the text of all the elements. So how to do it? So I'm just saying I am creating one more method. Public void and get elements what? Text list. And what do you want to provide? Just provide me a bilocator. That's it. And rest everything will be taken care from this method functionality. Hmm? Now, understand. To fetch the list of all the elements, first and the foremost thing is what? To locate an element. How to locate an element? We already have the method this. ठीक है. Okay. Now, once your elements are located, what this method is giving you? It is giving you a list of web element. So I'm storing the same inside here. List of web element, and I'm saying this is element list. ठीक है? But what is my requirement? I really want to fetch the text of all the elements. How to do it? Hmm? Can I write a for each loop in this method only? Web element E is a local variable and EL list is the wherever my list is present. Now, This E will go where? To each and every element of this EL list, try to fetch what? All the element, and from that element, I want what? Text value. And I'm storing it inside what? Inside the text. Got it? And then at last, what can I do? Hmm? Do I need to print? See, I can do in two ways that keep on printing the text. Okay? But how about I want to return the list of text from here? Instead of printing, I really want to return the entire list of text. How can I do? Any thoughts? Means till now I could fetch all the text one by one, one by one. But instead of printing in this method, my ask is now, can I try to store all the text values inside a list only and then return that list from this method, guys? Can we do in that way? But to store my one by one text value in a list, what should I do? I need to have one more list. Of which type? Obviously of string type. Hmm? And can I just write the reference variable as text list? And how to create an object of this list? With the help of new keyword. In this way, string, and that's it. Mm, what is the issue? Okay, it's just give me a second. It's an array list, no? Not a normal list, array list. Hmm? Now, how to store the values inside this array list? It's a blank array list right now. We all know. Virtual capacity is what? 10. And I really want now that whenever I'm trying to fetch the text, do what? Keep on storing this text value to where? To my list. That's it. And at the end, do what? Return the what? Text list. And since I'm returning the text list, what I have to change? I have to make this method return the list of string, not the web element, guys. See this. There is a difference. This method is returning me what? List of web element. But this method is giving me what? List of string. Hmm? Now we have created our own customized method where I am internally using the get elements method of Selenium, but I am returning the list of text from the elements. Cool. A little advanced we moved on Selenium. Hmm? One more thing, one more small thing we can do. As you know, that whenever I was trying to fetch the list of web elements, I was getting something null also. You know, some elements was coming null also. Can I just put a small condition here that if your text dot length is not equal to 0, I'm putting a not condition. If your text dot length is not equal to 0, then do what? Then only add it. Hmm? Not here, just give me a second. Text dot length is not equal to 0, then only try to add what? The text inside your test list. Otherwise, don't do it. Why would I do, what would I do for the null elements? No, I don't want it. So I have put one more condition that whenever your text length is greater than 0, then only I am considering that it is having some valid text. Try to add all the text one by one to my list in the indexing order, and then at the end, do what? Return the list of text, list of string, not the list of web element. Got it? A simple thing. ठीक है? Anything else you want to do? No? Now how to test it? Hmm? How to test it? Can I now just say, just a second. Okay. Mm, if you really want to test, I can maintain what? The same thing, the anchor tag and the image tag, and from there I can get a list. Yes or no? Obviously I can do it. Hmm? So just to test it, what can I do? These are the methods I created. This find elements, total count, total list, and now this is my test case. So now I'll just remove or I'll comment it out everything. And now I want what? I want to call only what? Mm, the list method, get element text list. And what do you want to provide here right now? Now only the bilocator. That's it. Rest everything will be taken care from this method. But since this method is returning you something, you should also store it inside what? A list of string only? Yes or no? So I am saying this is the image text list. And how do you print this list? Directly. In this way also, just a second. In this way also you can do image text list. Text list. Now, did we write any hard-coded value or any lengthy codes in my test method, guys? No. I created a common utility. So every time I really want to fetch the list of text from an elements, do I need to write again and again that method? Never. I'll just maintain a common utility. That's it. But see whether it is working fine or not. I have taken an Amazon application and I just maintain a linked list. And surely it should work fine. It'll wait for 5 seconds. Then it should start fetching all your. See this. Close it out. Can you see, guys? What is that? It fetched the entire list to me. Can you see any null value here? No null values. Only the links are getting printed that are having some values. Perfect or not? Hmm? Everything have been removed. No hard coding, no multiple times, same and same code writing, nothing. Just a pure test method. You just call the direct method and everything worked perfectly fine. And now tomorrow, understand, I'll take now the same, not this application, that open cart application, because I want to show you one more case. Can I test it on this also? The same thing. I just need to make change what? At the application level. That's it. And now I should get a proper list of elements here also of the text. See this, I'm getting or not? Desktop, laptops, components, all the list I'm getting. Hmm? One thing, I think this is not an image list, guys. It's a link text list. I'm sorry for that. I'm getting the link text link only, but just a variable error. Okay. Now tomorrow, can you write a normal if else condition here? What is the condition? I am saying that if this list contains what? You have seen the desktop. So I'm saying if this list contains desktop, then do what? Pass my test case. That's it. You just need to focus on where? On your test case, right? That's it. Some test data and test case writing, and rest everything should be taken care from the where? Your common utility. And I am writing in the else condition that if my list does not contain desktop, test case failed. Perfect. Hmm? See this. Whether your test case is passing or not. So I've just written desktop. It should contain desktop. See this. Text case get failed. Why? Hmm? Because I was expecting desktop and it is returning me a desktops. So that's the negative testing. Perfect. Now can I just change it to desktops and instead writing, and let us see now whether my test case will fail or pass. Now see this time. We have to wait for 5 seconds. Now see this, guys. Test case passed. ठीक है? Cool. One more thing you can ask me, Nishant, that how about if I really want to check my expected outcome, not with a single element, but with a list of elements only. I really want to check whether I'm getting desktops also, laptops and notebooks also, computers also. How will I do it? Hmm? It's very simple. You can maintain one more list. How? I'm telling you. So I'm giving you in flavor of everything. How to do it? You can keep your expected list here. Simple thing. How? First of all, I'll just move it here and then we will take it again. So I'm just maintaining one more list, obviously of an string type. And in this, I am writing expected linked text. So this is my expected data. So you can create your list in this way also. Arrays.asList method is there. Inside this, you can add any number of elements. So I am saying I am expecting desktops. Then I'm expecting what? I think laptops and notepads. I think it is the book. Notebooks. Along with it, I am expecting one more thing. What is that? It is components, I think. Components and one more thing, tablets. Okay? Components and tablets. Now I want to check whether I am getting four things or not in my entire list. How should I do it? Now, I don't need this hardcode value. I just want to check my actual list with what? Hmm? I want to check now contains. Do I have any contains all method here? Yes, I have. What is the list you are expecting? I am expecting this list. So whenever I am getting this data entirely, my test case should be passed, otherwise it should be failed. Hmm? In this way also we can do. It's up to me. Perfect. See this. First of all, it is going to, you know, locate the elements, fetch the elements, and test case pass or fail. See, test case is passing. Why? Because it consists of four elements, which I expected, guys. Hmm? Getting? So this is, what you should think about it. And now what you have? You have these utilities already created, three methods. Can you now keep your utility where? In your common file, elements util? Yes or no? Yes. See this. Now I'm copying this thing from here. Why? Because I already have my simple single utility. So I'm going to keep everything where? Here. That's it. So keeping it here, removing the static keyword because this class does not have any static property. Okay. One more thing I am missing. What is that? I have to have this also for finding multiple elements. And can I keep it at the top with your find element only? Get element. Here I can keep it. That's it. Now see how much your element util has grown, guys, with your own if else conditions, some exception handling, some code logic, and much more things. See. So I'm expecting you guys also after these sessions, you have an entire week to spare. Kindly try to start creating your element util in this way. If you don't practice, guys, it will be hard. Selenium is not easy, in that way people think it. There is a lot many things that you can understand. Hmm? Okay. One assignment I am giving you again. See this. What is assignment? We'll talk about the assignment also, but okay, just let me just close it out. Now, can you see the elements are here on this right hand side panel? You know? Can you try to locate all these elements for me? Just on this right hand side panel. That's it. I really want you to locate all the elements from this right hand side panel, print the text and print the href value form of all the elements. Second assignment, come down. Can you see there are the footer links under information, under customer services, extras, my account? Can you try to fetch all the elements and then try to get the text value? So let me just locate this first of all. Gift expert, certificates and all these things. I don't care about right now this one. Locate any of the element. What do you want? It is also inside the anchor tag with the text value. I really want you to locate all the elements of this footer. Try to print the text value, try to print the HRE value also from this right hand side panel separately, two assignments, and from this footers. Okay, try to do it. How you can do it? You have to check. You have to find out some common property. What is the common property? You have to check it out, guys. Okay. Okay, fine. Let us move ahead now. And this is now one very, very important interview question coming for you. I'm sorry. What is the interview question? I hope you have seen this. I think, I don't know if you have seen or not, but people ask you to open the Google first of all. Okay, I'm just opening a Google. And okay, yeah, I can see. See, it depends upon the your geographic region. If you are from US, you might not see this, but see this what I'm saying. Can you see what is written here right now on the bottom side? Google offered in what? Can you see? Hindi, English, Gujarati, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, and whatever it is there. Question from the interviewer is, can you try to fetch all these languages and print it on the console? This is the interview question. It will be asked surely from you. Can we try to decode this? How to do it? Guys, Selenium is all fun. Whatever you can see now on the web page, you can automate 80 to 90% of the things. So now we will see how can we locate, how can we print all these Gujarati, Tamil, and all these things on my console. But first of all, that what is the formula? You have to locate the element, then you have to perform some action. Okay? Okay. So what I'll do, I'll create one more class for you. Just a second. Just give me a second. Okay. Now, oh, Selenium August sessions. Okay. Now I'm going where a main method Selenium sessions. I'm going to create one more class for you. That is Google language something links. Okay. Anything you can take. Perfect. I'm creating one static driver. Okay. And what I'm doing, first of all, I have to open the Google Chrome. And what? You have to launch the application also. What is the application? Google.com simply. Okay. This is my thing. But the task is divided into multiple fragments. How? You have to first locate all these elements. Perfect. Then you have to fetch the text of it. Let us see if it is having text or not. How? Right click and inspect. That's it. Okay. I'm inspecting on each and every Google language links. I'm inspecting Hindi. So this is my Hindi. This is my, I think I don't know, it is Bangla. Then I'm having your something else. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not good at this languages part. This is Marathi. In similar way, we have Gujarati. We have all these things. So I think 8, 9 links we are having. But can you see? As soon as I'm hovering, I am trying to locate all the elements. Perfect, guys. Okay. But how to locate all the elements? Because my ask is try to locate all the links, means language links, then try to print the value. So that is sure I cannot locate one by one, one by one, one by one. No, this is not the ask. I have to write my, or I have to locate my elements in such a way that there should be some common property so that I can locate them in a single way, in a single sense only. Means with the help of a single XPath or some CSS selector or something like this, I should be able to locate all the elements. So today we will start to understand, guys, how can we create our XPath? Because see, can you see any common property here? All the links are where? It is inside this div ID. See, if I'm closing this div ID, all the links are gone. So all the links are present where? Huh? Inside my div ID tag. So div is a tag, ID is an attribute. But you can ask me, Nishant, can we locate all the elements with this ID attribute? No, it won't work. Why? Because this ID attribute is only for this Google offered in series. But rest of the elements are having its own separate anchor tag, href tag, and all these things. So how to locate? So understand now, guys. I'm just giving you a glimpse of writing an XPath today, but in the next sessions, we will see it completely. That how to write an XPath, what are the different ways of writing an XPath, what is the different accesses of XPath. But today, let us just try to simply understand how to write an XPath. So to write an XPath, guys, the best way is, first of all, do the Control F. Inside this, write double slash. So double slash will do what? It will take you to the root of the project, root of the folder, or root of the DOM. Then you have to write here what? Tag name. So tag name was what? See this. Inspect this again. Tag name was what? Hmm? Tag name is div here. है ना? One more thing. All these elements, I'm telling you again, these are the child elements of what? Of this div tag. So if you have to locate all the elements, you have to start from its parent tag. So parent tag is what? Div tag. So can I write div here? Hmm? But there are 424 divs. It is a common property. It's a duplicate property. How to make it unique, guys? Huh? So what unique thing I have? I told you ID is always a unique thing. So can I just copy the value from here and see? After writing a double slash tag name, you have to open two brackets, square brackets. And you have to now locate this property with the help of ID. ID is what? Attribute. So you have to write at the rate ID. What is the value of ID? It is this one. Now can you see? It's just located what? Single element for me. No duplicacy. Why? Because I am trying to locate it with the XPath saying that div is my tag name. Inside the div tag name, I have an ID attribute whose value is this one. Hmm? ठीक है. But it just located a single element for me. What my need is, it should try to locate all these elements. What should I do? So all these elements are what? Child element of this div ID, div tag. So for locating, guys, all the child elements, you have to use one slash here. And after slash, what should be written? I told you tag name. So what is the tag name of these attributes? Means of these elements? Hmm? Tag name is A. Now can you see how many elements are getting located? Just enter it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all the 9 elements are getting located. Perfect. Hmm? So let us just try to copy this. And now, since I have got my XPath, which method should I use to locate all my elements? Can I just use a normal driver dot find elements or not? Find elements and by dot XPath this time. What is XPath? This is my XPath. Hmm? And where should I locate all these elements, guys? I should locate it inside, definitely, in the list of web elements. So that means I could try to fetch or I could try to locate all the elements now. My first step is done. Now, what is my next step? I have to print all the text values. So this anchor tag is having the text value not? See, yes, it is having the text values Hindi, Marathi and Bangla and all these things. It is having the text value. So how to fetch it? First of all, can I just try to check whether this Google language link, what is the size of total? And then can I apply a for loop here? Normal for loop, which we have seen a lot of times. Hmm? This is my list. From this list, what I want? I want to fetch the text value. Store it where? Store it inside text. And then do what? as soon as you're trying to find value, print it also. Will this work or not? Let us see. Right click, run as, and that's it. It just opened this. It will surely locate the elements, but let us see what is there in the console. Can you see, guys? First of all, the size got printed, and then the perfectly all the languages got printed here: Hindi, Bangla, Marathi, Telugu, Tamil, and all these things. Hmm? Any issues? No issues. Perfect or not? Hmm? Okay. So this is the way that we have done. One more thing. Right now, I have created one utility. What? That elements, first of all, try to locate all the elements and then give me the what? The text value. So can I just try to check my utility also? It will give me a sense that whether my things are working fine or not. Yes or no? How to do it? So now I just need to maintain a bilocator. That's it. And then I can call directly that method. So can I just copy this first of all, XPath to maintain a bilocator? Just give me a second. Copy and just maintain it. And I am saying this is by Google links. Okay. And now what I'm going to do? I have to utilize this elements utils method na. So first of all, I have to create a object of that element utils el is equals to new element utils. Okay. And now with the help of el dot, can you try to fetch the see get elements text list? What this method wants? It just want Nishant give me the bilocator. This is my bilocator. And this method will give you what? In return, it will give you the list of text. So can I store the entire means method where? In the list of string uh, Google text. And then can I directly print this entire list of Google text or not? See, uh, it's Google text. Are you writing any hard-coded value or any method, anything again? No. You are just maintaining a bilocator and rest everything will be taken care from where? From your element util. See this now, if it is working fine or not. See this guys at the backend. Perfect. All the Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, everything is working perfectly fine. Why? Because of our common utility. Hmm? ठीक है? Any questions still here? Hmm? Okay. So this was really very important interview question. Let us see one more small topic. Yesterday I have told you if you really want to check whether your element is present on the web page or displayed on the web page or not, which method you are using? Hmm? You were
is
using
displayed
is displayed method. Perfect.
displayed
Yeah. So is displayed method was giving you what? A true condition whenever your method, your element was there. But in the case your locator was incorrect, what issue it was giving you? What exception? It was giving you a no such element exception.
movement boundaries.
Element not found not. It's a no such element exception. Remember the exact exception name. And yesterday we have tried to handle that exception also with an if sorry with an try catch block. Perfect. ठीक है. Now let us try to do the same thing. Let us try to find sorry check the element is displayed or not, but in a different way. Can we use find elements method also? Understand what I'm saying? That yesterday, if your locator was incorrect, it was giving you no such element exception. But after that exception, were you able to check whether your element is displayed or not? No, it was not reaching there. So can we just try one more alternative way to check whether your element is present on the web page or not? with a different method. See what I'm saying. I'm writing one more class and with the main method. Okay. And what I'm doing, rather I'll write it down. Mm, Not this one. I'll take, okay, just give me a second. I'll take this open cart application only. Sorry, Control C and element is present. Understand what I'm saying? So to locate an element, what are the different methods? We have two methods only, find element and find elements. Okay. Find element method is giving you what? Only single element. But find elements method is giving you what? List of web element. This is my first difference. Okay. Second, in case your element is not there on the web page, what will you get with the help of find element method? You're going to get return a no such element exception. Hmm? But what if I try to locate that single element with my find elements method? Is it going to give me same no such element exception or what? See this, what I'm trying to say. So I'm saying that I'm opening this open card application and I'm again trying to find element what? The same email address. I think now I remember it. Input email was the ID and I was doing what? Hmm? This time not with a find element. I really want to locate this single element with what? Find elements. So guys, can I locate single element with find elements? Definitely I can locate. There is no restriction. Find elements method says that if there is single element or there are hundreds of elements, I am ready to locate. Hmm? Okay. So I'm trying to locate that single input field. What was the field? Just let me open just a second. So yes, the single input field, let me just cross it out. Till now, I have tried locating it with the find element method. But now let us see what will happen if I'm trying to locate this single element with the find elements. How many elements it is going to return. So this method is going to do what? Find elements, return me a list of element. Okay. Element list. Perfect. But let us see the size. Can we check the size? Obviously, we can check it. How? From this, we can check the size. See this, what I'm getting. Am I getting 1, 200 or what? Definitely, I'll get only one. Why? Because there is a single element. Okay. Okay. Now, can I write some, sorry, condition, some if condition that if your element list dot size method is giving you one, then do what? You can surely say that yes, element is present on the page. Hmm? One time. Else, if you don't have that element on the page, you can just write it down. Element is not what? Present on the web page. Hmm? In this way also you can do. See this. What I'll be getting. Now, since my element is located and the size of the element is 1, it is giving me that yes, your Nishan, your element is there. But how about if I'm saying that I am passing wrong locator here? What will happen now, guys? What was happening in the case of find element? Tell me now. Hmm?
We are
No such
getting no
no
such
such
element
element
exception.
exception. But let us see what will happen in this case. Will I get a exception because obviously my locator is correct? Incorrect, sorry. See this. No. This time, since find elements is unable to find any element, it is going to do what? Return you a empty list. It is a list only, na? So obviously the size of list is what? 0. And right now we have written a if else condition that Nishant, if you don't have any element, hmm, if you're not able to uh, check the element whether it is present or not, do what? Say that element is not present, but no exception. So this is second difference between find element and find elements. What is that? That whenever your locator is incorrect or your element is not there and you're trying to locate the elements with the help of your find elements, it is not going to return you exception. Rather, it is going to return a list of empty elements or size 0 element. Perfect. What are the difference? First difference, find element is going to locate only single element. Find elements are going to locate what? List multiple elements. Second, what is the return type of find element? It was returning you a web element. What is the return type of find elements? It is returning you a list of web element. Third difference. What if in case you are not able to locate or your locator is incorrect in case of a find element method? You are going to get a no such element exception. But what will happen if you're going to locate that same element with the help of find elements method, guys? This time, no exception, and you are going to get a return of empty list. These are the three very, very important, differences for the interview. Got it? Okay. So, can we try to create our one more common utility for checking whether my element is present or not in this way? Hmm? How? See, first of all, I am taking the get elements common method from here because it will be used. And then let us try to write our what? To a common method. What is that? I am saying uh what? I really want to just give me a size second, guys. I really want to check whether your element exists or not. Okay? And do what? Provide the bilocator. Hmm? And now what could you want to write it here? First of all, I want to write what? Hmm? That I really want to locate the elements. Okay? Provide the bilocator. And from that element, what I want? I want the size. Store it where? Store it inside int count. And now just provide an if else condition, similar lines, that if your what? Count equal to 1, then do what? Print simple thing. What? Element is available on the page one time. Else do what? Hmm? Just write element is not available on the web page. Perfect. And if your element is there, return true also. If your element is not there, what do what? Return false. Return true, sorry. True. That's it. Do you want to make any other change? No. Just you have to change your return type. No, not void, but since you're returning Boolean value, you have to change it. That's it. Hmm? But understand one more case. Sometimes what happens that your element can be Means this is a use case only. What is the use case I'm saying? Just understand. There can be a possibility that your element can be present on the web page two times. Like what? Can you see forgotten password here? है ना? And can you see the forgotten password here? So is it a negative testing? No. Obviously, it's a positive case that I require that this time my size of the elements which you are finding should be two, not one. Can you see now? Forgotten password here and here also. Same login here and here. So obviously, whenever you are trying to find the elements for this forgotten password, it is going to return you what? Size 2. But will your common method work here? That no, it will return you a count 2. But since you will be testing that whether your count is 1 or not, it will false. It will say what? That Nishan, your element is not available. But is it the real case? Is your element really not available? No. My element is available couple of times. So can we just overload this method? I'm sorry. And write one more method. Saying what? That I can, that you can give me what? Expected count also. And on that basis only, I can check the things. How? First of all, I'll be getting the count. And now I really want to check your count, whether it is equal to your expected one or not. Expected. And this time, things will not fail. So I'm just saying element is available on the page. That's it. I am saying this much amount of time. Just give me a second. Element is available on the page plus this many times. 2 times, 1 time. And if your expected count is not equal to the exact count, you have to write element is not available. That's it. So what we have done, we have created two more methods. A common utility if someone wants to use, someone really wants to check. Hmm? Yes or no? Now, can I keep this two methods where? Again in my utility. Let me just give me a second. Copy and do what? Keep the same in my element utility. Here, definitely things will work fine. See, two more methods are ready. But tell me one more thing. I have created, guys, one more method to get the count. So why I'm using this dot size method? Can't I directly use uh one more method? I remember I created dot get element. See, get total element count. Just provide a bilocator. That's it. Why to write dot size again? Same thing here. Get elements. What is that? Total count. That's it. No hard coding. Nothing is there. A pure, perfect common utilities. Hmm? Got it? ठीक है? Okay. Now, one more thing. What is that? Okay, let us see one more thing. I have given you one assignment today only, that how to fetch all the links, all the values of this right hand side and all the values of this footer links. Okay. So I'm just going to show you how you can fetch all the things from here, footer link. Okay. And how to click any of the link based upon my choice. This is a question. These are all the very, very important interview questions, guys. I am, just sharing for you. Hmm? So see, I'm writing one more class saying something click using find elements. Okay. Main method. Perfect. And I am going to do what? Same thing. I'm going to check that automation labs only. Okay. Now, how to locate all the footer links? How to locate and how to locate footer links and click on a single link. Click on the particular of my choice. This is the question. Okay, go ahead. How to do it? First of all, you have to locate all the elements. How to do it? Right click, inspect. Okay. Now we have to see again the common property. Then only things will work fine. Yes or no? है ना? Only then things will work fine. So guys, understand how to locate all these elements. You just hover on any of the element. So the elements are what? These are present inside my anchor tag. So obviously these are the links having a text. But who is the parent of this anchor tag, guys? Hmm? Who's the parent? Li is the parent. Li is what? A tag only. See, if I'm closing this, my that gone. Now locate one more element, any element, gift certificate. This is also an anchor tag with a text value. Yes or no? Hmm? ठीक है. This is also an list tag. So all the elements which you see here, see inside the extra, these all are under the list tag. Now go up. Can you see these elements? Three. These are also where? These are also list tags. Okay, go above and see here. These are all the four tags, list tags. And inside this list tags, what I have? I have the actual anchor tag inside which my value is present. Yes or no? Okay, but my ask is, can I get all the links from here? And how to do it if I can get? Hmm? See this. Who is the parent of this li? In this thing, ul is the parent. Okay? Here, who is the parent of li? All the li's? ul is the parent. Okay? Come down for the third list. For this list, who is the parent of all these li? ul is the li. And how about here? Who is the parent of all these li's, guys? us is the li. ul is the parent. So now I know that all my anchor tags are present first of all inside the list tag, and list tags all are present where? Inside my ul tag. Okay? Fine. Who is the parent of ul? Div, close it out. Who is the parent of ul here? Div, close it out. Who is the parent of all the ul here? Hmm? All the uls. It is also div, close it out. Who is the parent of all the ul here? It is also div. Yes or no? Perfect. Now, who is the parent of all these divs, guys? All these div tags. This div class is the parent. Who is the parent of this div class? This is the class. And who is the parent of all, means this div class? Hmm? Footer is the parent. So that means I have to start looking into this section from the footers. Before that, everything else is there. But below it, I have the section, everything present where? Inside my footer. So I told you what, first of all, how to inspect this footer, guys, how to locate this footer with the help of XPath. I told you double slash and write tag name. Now can you see? I actually located the entire footer, but my task is not done. Why? Since, just a second, I have to reach where? I have to reach all the LIs or an anchor tag. But all the anchor tags are present where? Hmm? All the anchor tags, guys, if I'll just talk about the first one only, this is inside div, it is inside one more div, then this div is having four divs, and first div is having what? UL, inside UL you have what? LI, and inside LI you have what? Anchor tag. So if I'll just follow the parent-child relationship, I have to do what? Single slash div, single slash div, single slash div, then single slash UL, and single slash UI, LI. But can I just directly reach from this footer to the anchor tag? Why? Because all my values or links are present in the anchor tag only, na? है ना? And I have to locate all the anchor tags because it is having all the links about us, contact us, and all these things. So see this. Whenever you have to locate, guys, all the indirect child elements. What do you mean indirect? That this anchor tag is the indirect child of what? Footer. And direct child of what? Li. So I'm talking about indirect child. So whenever you have or you have to locate all the indirect elements, you have to write again double backslash and write the tag name. But if I say that you have to locate that this div, what you have to do? Single slash and div. Only single child. But now I am saying locate multiple childs. So you have to use double backslash and the tag name. Tag name is what? Anchor tag. Now just enter it. Can you see this left hand side? It is actually trying to locate all the elements with this anchor tag. Present inside where? Footer tag. Perfect. Till the open cart. Hmm? So have you located your elements or not? Yes, you have located your elements. I'll tell you in very deep, guys, how to write the XPath and all these things. But this is just a basic starting understanding how to start writing the XPath. So this is the way. Always use double backslash with a tag name. And then if you have to locate the all the indirect child, use double backslash. If you have to use the direct child, use single backslash. Okay? Now my XPath is ready. Can I now try to locate what? All the elements using what? XPath. This is my XPath. Where should I store it? Obviously inside the list of web element. And footers link. And now, how about if I really want to fetch the text of all these elements? First of all, let me see. Can I print the size? And now, can I run a for each loop? Saying what? I have to go on each and every footers link and try to get the text. Store it where? Inside text. Hmm? And then do what? Just print all the text. Will this work or not? Let us see. It is opening. It should actually locate all the footer elements and see, guys. 16 elements I'm having from about us till open cut. All the things are coming fine. Hmm? Perfect. So XPath writing is one of the expertise that you guys should have. And I'm promising you I'll just make you expert in this XPath writing. It was just a basic session I started for the XPath today. Few things to give a glimpse. Well, I'll discuss everything. How to write an XPath, CSS selectors, customize, dynamic, everything I'll share up with you. Hmm? And now my ask is, whatever links I could fetch, can you try to click any of the link, whichever I say? Like if I'm saying click on this my account, can you do it? Hmm? How to do it from the code only? If I'm saying click on the wish list, see, or rather I'll say uh, take me to affiliate page. See, different program. Let us do it. Okay. I am saying my ask is, can you try to click on this affiliate link? How to do it? So right now I have all the text values, but before printing, can I say if your text dot equals a simple program? What? Text dot equals this affiliate. Do what? Huh? Click. Just a second, guys. Equals affiliate. Then you have to do what? Click it. That's it. And once you click, also break the loop. That's it. Hmm? Will it work or not? From here, I'm just printing it here. Now see, whatever I want, I can just give an input and that link will be entered or hit. See this now. First of all, it will open, fetch all the links, and it is going to click what? Affiliate. See, affiliate dot clicked so quick. Can you see? And here, you are getting all the values till affiliate. Why? Because I have baked it after clicking it. Hmm? Got it, guys? And just one last thing. Can I try to create a utility for this also? That whatever I want, I can click it. Based upon my input, you should be able to click on that particular element and then break the loop. Hmm? Can I create a common utility? Simple. Now let me first of all try to get the find elements. See guys, we are moving ahead and we are growing our element util, so good. Because the same thing will be used where? In my utilities. Whenever I'll be creating a automation framework. So I'm doing what? I'm creating one more method, click single element hmm, from the list, something like this, some clear method. And what do you want to give? Provide me the buy locator. And whosoever is calling me, you have to provide what? A value that you really want to click. String. It is string. Okay. Now how to locate the elements? Already have this method. So first of all, elements will be located in this way, providing the buy locator. Okay. And once I got the buy locator, like in this way, and I'm writing element list. So once I got the list, can I now copy this entire section from here in this code? Just changing EL list. And where do you want to click? On my value. From where you will get the value from here. That's it. Created a common method. A common utility, guys. Hmm? Now, can we test it? Whether it is working fine or not? How to test it? Let me just try to comment all this out. Why? Because I really want to click on the link. So I just want to maintain one thing. What is that? It's a buy locator. That's it. This is my buy locator, and I am saying maintain it inside a footer locator. Now, which method should I call? Obviously, I have to call this method. Let me make it static. So I can call it directly. This also. Hmm? Which is the method? This is my method. So now after maintaining the buy locator, it is saying that give me the locator and give me the value whichever you want to click. So I am saying I really want to click again. What? The affiliate. Where it is? Just give me a second. Here, I have to give the value. The rest, everything will be taken from where? From this method. Hmm? Let us check it out, whether it is working fine or not. First of all, account login page is open now. Quickly, it opened what? Affiliate program and see all my things get printed till affiliate. And after that, loop is getting broken down. Perfect, guys. Enjoying? This is the flavor of writing a good automation code. Mhm. Believe me, if you are learning this much now, that will be more than enough for you, for everyone. This is a high level of coding people do in automation industry. Obviously, there can be a more complex code over and above, but this is more than enough. If you are 5, 7, 7, 10 years of an experience, 12 years of an experience, this is more than enough. No one is going to ask you more than this. neither in interview and nor in your automation company to understand the things. Cool. So now, at last, can we keep this utility also? Because this is my own design utility for clicking on a particular element, whatever I want. That's it. And this is what I have to remove this out. It is first of all fetching all the elements, storing it element list. And now whatever the text I really want to enter or click, I can do it from here. No issues. Hmm? Perfect, guys. Hmm? Any questions still here? I know, guys, sessions are little lengthy and little complex, but we have to learn in this way only. Again, saying this is a pain for a few sessions in the starting. After some time, you're going to enjoy it. Any questions which you're not able to understand? I can help you with. Hmm? If not, guys, I think we are good to close because already so much things I have told you. Kindly complete your couple of assignments. Don't send it to me, but try to practice it. Whatever I have told you. Automation, Selenium is all about practice. There are lot many websites that you can go with. Around 2, 3 websites I've already discussed with you. Hmm? In the next sessions, we are going to discuss multiple other. Cool. Okay, guys, I think that's more than enough for today. We will see again you all in the next session next weekend. Fine. Thank you, guys. Take care.